Just walked out of that place I was eating at, and oh my god, that was delicious. The sea urchin is very creamy and it has like a very sea-like taste. I think that's a good way to describe it. And then the sea roe is like little bubbles that pop in your mouth that give you like a fresh, like very salty taste. But it's not too overwhelming because if you eat it with rice, it's like a really nice flavor to it. And then the salmon and crab obviously were super delicious. They were super fresh. Everything was fresh. It wasn't too expensive. It was a good price. It was about $25. It wasn't too much, it wasn't too little, good balance. There's some other things I want to eat here, so I'm glad I wasn't too filled up by it. But definitely recommend it if you come here, come to this little village, little town. But it's really cool. Now we're gonna go check out some canals and walk around there, because there's not too much to see here, but I just want to come here mainly for the food. There's a canal. As you can see, I stopped by for another ice cream. I don't know how, but the ice cream keeps getting better each time I order one. What I do complain about is the melon. The reason this was expensive is like $12 is because of the melon. So Hokkaido is known for its melon, so that's why it's super expensive. I've seen some go for like $100, but this little bit was 12 bucks. And I gotta say, not really worth it, because I've eaten a lot of watermelon. I mean, a cantaloupe in my life, because I love it. In California, you can get some super cheap, like $3 or something like that, like for a full one, and they're just as sweet, they're just as ripe, they're just the same. So I don't think it's worth it, but you know, that's what they're known for, and it's good at the end of the day, just not worth the price. Just got out of the chicken place, great outside, super crispy, and then the inside was nice and juicy, just as you want your chicken, not too dry. But I don't know if I'd recommend that place just because there's so many other great options to eat, especially at that seafood market. I'd recommend spending more money there and eating there. But you know what, I don't regret going there. I saw it when I was walking, and then there was a lot of people there, so I looked it up and it had great reviews, which is why I ended up going in there. And I like the name, Naruto, best anime ever. So overall, maybe like a 8 out of 10, I think. It would be a fair representation of what I got out of it. Let's check out the rest of this little town. There isn't a lot to see here, but the food is delicious, so I still recommend people come. They have that one canal, but it's just one. I don't know why it's so famous, but enough of that. Let's go back to Sapporo, where I found something online which I think is really neat and we need to check out. So not only did we come back to Sapporo, we traveled back in time. We are in the historical village of Hokkaido, which basically shows people what Hokkaido looked like during the frontier era, before it was a big city that it is now. It's broken into 4 sections. You got the fishing village, farming village, mountain village, and then just the town. Let's go check it out and see which one is the best one. Now that you've had a chance to see all of the sections here, which one was your favorite? Tell me in the comments down below. Mine definitely was the fishing village, not just because of the building. I really like everything inside, the colorful the tapestries that they had, and all just like the details. Like I really like the kanji on the wall. It's because there was a sweet old lady in there who worked, and she gave me a tea, and we talked a little bit in broken Japanese and broken English, and it was a nice conversation, so I really appreciated her company. I really just enjoyed walking around this whole place. There was this area that turned into like a mini hike. That was kind of creepy because I was all alone and I was like, what the heck? But other than that, like I said, it was very enjoyable just to kind of see how people live when people were starting to move to Hokkaido in boatloads, because people did live here before they came in the 19th century. It was the Ainu people. So now I'm gonna jump on a bus, train, and ropeway up to a mountain where we'll see the city lights and sunset, and not in that order. And I just really wish that it doesn't get too cold up there, and I hate that I'm complaining about it being cold because I've been complaining about the hot weather for such a long time already, but I did forget a sweater, so I'm wishing for a not too chilly night. Trying to decide what side I like better, the ones with the mountain or the side where you get to see all of Sapporo. Like, let me know what you think, which one's better. Right now I think I'm leaning towards the mountains. Just there's a special uniqueness because it's nature and the sun and the shadows all just blend in together to make like a wonderful and unique view, and the sun rays are just fantastic. I can't wait to edit some pictures and see this video once it's all completed. I was a little frustrated coming up here because it took like an hour and a half to 2 hours, but once I got up here I knew it was absolutely worth it because it's one of the best things I've done here, I think. And I'm just gonna wait now till the sun sets all the way, and once the lights come up I'll take a video of that, and then you guys get to see that too. Just grabbed dinner. I ended up eating this other well-known thing in Hokkaido. It's called curry soup. It was the most amazing thing I have ever eaten. Easily blows ramen out of the water. It's hard for me to say because I'm a big fan of ramen, but this thing was like super rich and flavored, deep, like curry flavor. You can choose your spicy levelness, and I obviously went for less spicy because I don't like too spicy stuff, but that was amazing. And then I got some pork in there from Furano, which is another region here in Hokkaido which is known for their pork apparently. That was super good, and they just had an arrangement of different like vegetables. I think it was potato, sweet potato, eggplant, corn. If you're ever in Sapporo or Hokkaido, or anywhere, and you can get your hands on some curry soup, get you some curry soup. That was amazing. And now that I have a full belly, I'm gonna end the day here and hit the hay because I'm tired. I've been out all day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Hasta luego todos.